Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the AMCLiveCast.
How's everybody doing tonight? What do we
I'm
got
doing
in
fine.
there?
We
What do
are,
we got in there,
we are
Joe?
here perfectly on time.
Perfect.
What do you expect for free 99?
Really?
$3.99.
We're not going to make a free 98. That's just not happening.
Maybe we got to give them 40% off of that, Joe.
That could be it.
You got it.
If you're wondering there's only three of us, that's because Paul is getting a flat tire fixed.
He said he's going to be late, but he will be here. So
Yes. So you got to love those flat tires. Most inconvenient times.
So we got Lance in here. We got Ryan. I know I've seen Tiffany.
Sam. King Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The king is always here. Thanks.
Mars is here. Ken.
I opened up the chat and it was like 3,500 chats already. It's like, you guys have been nailing it. The show ain't even started yet.
Right?
Awesome. Chat.
There's chat.
Sam. Ouch.
Ken from Mullen Retirement.
We got Stephen Kessel. Ron is in here. How's it going, Ron?
I'm just scrolling back through the chat. Man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Great. Cool. Thanks for everybody for being here. Yeah, I know the topic right now is Mr. Kyle Busch. I don't care if you're a fan or not. You got to show respect. That's the number one thing here. You know,
Yep.
One thing that is fact is the man was talented behind the wheel. I can tell you that for a fact. So that's huge. I don't follow NASCAR no more because I think it's pretty watered down, and I don't like any of the engineering of the new car, and I keep those things personal to me, and I don't display that stuff. But this is a sad time, so let's be respectful, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Bob? Ron?
What's going on, Bob?
Chet, I have a boss like that. I don't need another one.
Hey, Linda, how's it going?
You see what chat said, right?
Oh, dang, man. Ball buster here.
I'm telling you. Reset your clock.
Let's walk back a minute.
Yeah, most of the jobs that I go to, you got a plus or minus 10-minute window to punch in.
Exactly.
So,
That's right.
Hi, Linda. Oh, my. Yes.
just outside of Liverpool. What are you doing?
Well, welcome,
there?
Robert. Jeez. I didn't know the internet got that far.
Wow.
We're famous now. We're across the pond.
Yeah.
I thought he said he was in upstate New York. I guess it is a whole other.
Yeah, he's got a place up there, and he's got a place in Illinois. So
Yeah.
It's like a whole other country.
yep.
Ooh.
It's outside Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I can't even imagine what Samantha's going through. So,
Yeah.
awesome.
Chet,
Well,
I wasn't good enough to play for the Giants or even the Jags, not even during preseason. So,
well, we've got
We'll
a good
work
show
on
for
it.
you guys. That's for sure. So you'll be happy with that, Chet.
Yes.
Good
And
one.
to be up front, the intro is 6 minutes and something long because our guest said, I can't pick one of my favorites. Here, you pick.
It's all right.
So I talked it over with me, myself, and I, and Marco, Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. And Mark's made the command decision. He said, just show them all.
Yeah.
So
He's got a lot of years on YouTube, so he's got a lot of content. So we might as well give him 6 minutes,
Exactly.
right?
I think
He
you guys
deserves
are
it.
It's totally
Yeah.
worth it.
We had to bribe Bob to get Craig to come on. So.
Yes, Bob kept poking at him and poking at him and poking at him. Bob was sending me texts. I'm still working on him.
Craig's back there going, "Hey guys, come on! There's no cookies." No.
Yeah, there's no drinks or nothing. That's because the last guest ate everything. It's the end of the month, see, so
Well,
things are a little slim.
real quick, then before we run his intro, did you guys get any bench time this week?
Literally the last hour and a half.
Hour and a half. That's good.
Yep. Shop truck is in the dehydrator right now, and I started gluing together an Indy car
Oh, cool.
that I was supposed to start working on last night.
So you getting a little more acclimated to the new job then, or?
Yeah, yep, kind of getting
That's
used
good.
to things now and getting in
That's
a
good.
rhythm.
Yeah, it'll take you a few weeks to get into a rhythm, and then you'll get your bench time will reappear.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, well, I had to go pick up my mother-in-law from the airport Tuesday, so I got off work, and then I cannonballed to Great Falls, which is an hour and a half drive, picked her up and came back, and I didn't get to bed till like midnight, and then up at 6 for Wednesday. And so yesterday, I pretty well slept after I got home.
I bet. Firebird Final goes live tomorrow. Cool.
Nice.
Well, we see Brucey's got something done. Go ahead and pop it up on the big screen there, Bruce.
Yeah.
I always have things done. I was just waiting for you guys because, mine's going to be, longer.
Go for it. I'll go real quick. I didn't get much bench time until yesterday, but I did get some stuff done. But yeah, Bruce, let's take a look at that bug. That's cool.
So there's my psychedelic 60s Volkswagen bug done.
That's cool.
Mark said he likes this one better than his.
Yeah, great job.
So
Turn the lights on.
I did not like this one. Can you believe that?
What?
Yeah, I know. Soccer, right?
Oh, that's it. You're fired.
I'm fired. I know, right? Did try several new things, but pinstripes for once along here. I didn't like the decal that was on it. I'm working on the video for this, so you guys get a sneak peek. And there's I did the eye winkers. That's clear resin with dye in it. And then I lost the lenses, so I had to make lenses for the back.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think you did pretty doggone good.
Yeah.
And that's Let's Resin dye. It goes in the
Let's resin, huh? That's cool.
yeah, Let's Resin. I mean, you can use it in probably any resin. So what I did was there's a fine line between a deep enough color and drying, because if you get too much dye, it doesn't dry. So I just made up a whole bunch
Oh, yeah.
of each color. So I got red, orange, yellow, and raspberry red.
Nice.
So then we did a little mocking up on this thing.
Saw one of those good-looking 73, 74 B bodies.
That's looking good.
Yeah, that's my childhood redo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're working on that one, and then
Grills on there.
I got all the chrome on this thing.
Right on.
I love that color green.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the clear coat on it yet. I looked on pictures. This little ring right around the headlight here is chrome, so that's going to be fusion firm when I get all the clear coats on it. So there's that. And I've been working on the 59 convertible CAD. You want to see how it looks, what it's done? Go to King's Bob channel and look at his. Same kit. I am working on lighting it, so I don't know if you can see. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Too much stuff. But anyway, there's holes drilled in there, and I figured out I run the wire up through the body and up through this sphere and put an LED on each side. So that was last night's activities. Still working on the 56. It's still, this is like the fourth time. I'm so tired of sanding this thing.
I think it's trying to tell you something. It wants to stay like that.
I know. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We're going to get the rest of sanding done on it someday, and then we'll put some primer on what it looks like.
Yeah. No,
Maybe I'm trying too hard.
you get some of those kits that just kind of speak to you and say, "Hey, this is what I want to be." So.
Yeah, well, I'm not listening because I want it to be better than it was because it was a bubbled up mess. It was painted with jade rattle can, something or another back 30 years ago, and it was bubbled. And you know, I said it when I had it on the shelf. I set it with the grill towards you so you couldn't see any of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I've got done this week. Besides do a couple of videos.
Yep. Someday, me and Joe and Craig will be retired, and we can work on models all day too.
Yeah.
Of course, I am. I forgot the 68.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
You're a machine, Bruce.
Well, that's all the damn group builds he keeps creating.
Oh yeah, I can't keep up with.
Well,
all
you know,
new ones. How many did I miss?
I think there was like 178 now or something. I keep forgetting. Everybody keeps sending me suggestions. Just grab a box, call the group build, and build it, please.
How's it going, Lewis? All right. Well, I think we got through that. Let's run the intro, and we can get our guest on here.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me move this up here, put that there, and here we go. Like I said, grab yourself a drink and some popcorn. It's a good one.
Well, it's going to be a good one.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again.
Awesome. There he is.
There he is.
Hello, everybody.
I hope everybody got everything taken care of.
I gotta say, I love that turbo coupe you did.
Thank you. I have that real car sitting on the other side of the garage over there.
Do you really? My
Just-
cousin had one of those when they came out. That was a cool car.
Yeah, I have one identical that's sitting in the garage over here. So it's
That's awesome.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Completely
So,
stocked yet, or
so far.
so far? Yeah, that's the key word. So far.
Yeah, I got a hold of a guy from Big R Motorsports, and we're going to do some upgrades to it coming up. Hopefully this summer. We'll see.
Nice. Those things
Yeah.
went pretty dang good right out of the
It's
factory.
pretty fun to drive. It's got a 5-speed in it. It's pretty fun. So it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah.
Those things, they only came in a couple colors, right? Or am I wrong?
The turbo coupes were in certain colors, but the other, like the base, the sport, and the LX, they came in. I mean, you can get them in old man tan and stuff. I mean, they come in every color.
Yeah, but the turbo coupes, were they mainly black and red, right?
They were basically, you can get them in, I think, like a charcoal. Yeah, they're black, red, white, and then they had like a dark blue, I think it was. Hey,
Yeah.
Ken. Yeah, so that's yeah. So I acquired this one a couple summers ago, and it sat in a barn for 30 years. So I've been slowly working on it, and yeah. So they're kind of hard to come by nowadays. So
Yeah.
we went over to Illinois about a month ago to get rims for it, and because those are about impossible. Somebody had aftermarket wheels on it. I didn't like them, so I figured time to change them up.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be cool. I hope you post pictures on your channel of it. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
I love those cars. They were always cool.
Yeah, I had 85 back in the day, just out of high school, about 85. And it was the same thing, black with red stripe, 5-speed. Fun car. It's a little underpowered, but compared to this one, this one's got the intercooler in it, so it's a little quicker.
Yeah. No, they're cool.
Yeah.
So, what have you got new on your bench as of lately?
Oh, man. What have we been working on lately? I just finished my USAC build. That turned into a nightmare, as always. I just, I had a lot of issues with it. So, a friend of mine were saying the Ford gods were mad at me because I was, working on a GM. So, but, I got it done. It turned out pretty nice. I actually have it sitting here. I was going to take it to a show this weekend, but it turned out pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I went old school, did the static stripes on the back, we got some MTX speakers inside.
Oh yeah,
so
look
we
at that.
went
Cool.
all the way out. So yeah, so it turned out pretty good.
Love the hood.
Love that color.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a little slack on that one, but it had to happen.
Love it.
Awesome.
Yes.
So it fit pretty good.
Oh.
Wow.
Cutting here and there, it wasn't too bad. So it turned out pretty nice. So I'm pretty happy with it all in all. 3D wheels, rims, that kind of stuff, hood. And so yeah. So that's
cool.
Bob's paint. It's brandy wine with MCW, or I'm sorry, Tamiya black on the back, and I did the stripe that was mica silver with I think it's German gray. I think it is.
Okay.
So the other stripe, and then there's MCW clear over top of the whole thing. I was fortunate. There's no polishing, no buffing, no wet sanding. That's straight out of the gun. So I was pretty happy with it.
The stuff works really good when it.
Oh, I love it.
Get dirt in it. It lays down really nice and smooth right out.
It does. Yeah, once you get it honed in right, I mean, it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah. To this day, I still use your mixture ratio on your clear.
I tell you what, I about give up on that stuff because I had such an issue with it mixing it how they kind of wanted you to. It was almost spraying too dry. So I found that a good even 50-50 was just perfect, and then I put a little more hardener in it than normal, and it works really great. Love it.
I do too. I've never had any problems. Like 8 to 10 hours in the Susie Bake oven, and it's pretty much good to touch. You know.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, I can spray it, and it's ready to go the next day.
Yeah, I love it. It works good.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good. Just had a busy day at work, and then picked up a screw in the tire, so I had to go take that after work to get it pulled out.
Yes.
It's just been nonstop since getting home from Texas.
Did you get your daughter all moved?
Yeah, she's all moved in, or at least our part of it is done. Really nice. Newer neighborhood, newer area that's being developed.
That's good.
Yeah, really nice.
That's awesome.
She makes me start thinking about looking at houses out there.
Yeah. Nice thing down there too is there's a lot of cars down there.
Yeah, oh man, driving through New Mexico, Arizona, parts of Texas, you would see places look like ghost towns, and then you would see some lot that had 50, 60 old cars just sitting there for sale.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
That's cool.
But yeah, really nice though. Nice area, nice house. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, how's everybody else doing? How you doing, Greg?
I'm good, Paul. How you doing? Other than your tire dilemma, I get it.
Yeah, other than that, busy as can be.
I know.
Yeah, great to have you on the show.
Appreciate it.
I love your work.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Got any questions for him? Oh,
what's that?
You got any questions for Craig?
Well, as long as they don't cut out here, I was, and you may have been talking about it. I know you use a lot of the MCW paints.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what your thoughts are between the lacquers and the enamels.
I like the enamel better. The lacquers, I think, needs a little more thinner. When I use them, I like to put a little extra thinner because they seem like they're just a little dry. But they're very durable, though. They're very durable.
Gotcha.
Very durable. And I like it because they're pre-mixed.
Yeah, I've got some that I picked up from Mark and some directly from MCW that we're hoping to experiment with and try out here pretty soon. So
yeah, I think Mike is back in Ohio again because he made the move back up north. So gotcha. I would like to have gone out and visit him and do like a little hobby shop tour, but he's not open door no more. So he's just mainly mail order. But I might still get a hold of him and see if we can do it behind the sneak peek. Maybe we'll see.
That'd be cool.
I'd like to get a hold of him here. So I think he's there now. Was it Macedonia? Is that where he's at?
Something like that.
Yeah. So
he had some great deals going.
Yeah.
On some blowouts. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Was he getting rid of all the resin stuff? Was he going to stop doing that or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. He's just going to get rid of the public side of it then.
Yeah, he just kind of it's closed door basically, and I believe the resins are order. He makes them as the order comes in.
Oh, okay.
That's the way I understand. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, it's got some nice stuff.
Oh yeah, beautiful stuff. He has a few things I'd like to get, especially my first car and my brother's first car. I'd like to get, some of those, but I'm waiting. I'll see. I'll make sure he's all settled in first, and I'll get a hold of him.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Massillon, Ohio. That's what.
Massillon. Yep. There you go. I couldn't remember exactly what it's called, but I knew something like that.
Yeah, we got one of those Mustangs like you did the newer Revell. Is it kind of the clickable or that one you did? You had a heck of a job with the
click system. Yeah, click system.
Mark had sent us one, so June and I are going to do that, and I thought that'd be a fun one to use some MCW paints on as well.
Yeah, I bought 2 more of those. That was such a nice model.
Yeah, yours came out really nice.
And you'd never know it's a snap tight.
No.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
No. I thought I would put an engine in one, but I thought that's a lot of work to build that, interior inside the fender wells and stuff. I thought, man, it'd be a lot of work to make that look good.
Yeah. No, yours came out great.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's MCW Race Red, I think. That was 2024 Mustang color, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, we got some of the one of the newer blues. We were thinking about using on one.
Yep. Yeah.
So
they got.
As soon as we got some things situated, we're gonna get that out and have some fun with it.
That's a great builder. I mean, anybody out there hasn't built that model, I mean, that is one of the nicest kits I've put together in a long time. I mean, just awesome. You'd never know finished product that's a snap tight. That's amazing kit. Nice engineering behind it.
That's good. Hey, Kelly, how's it going?
Kelly, you made it.
Kelly Coons is in the house. Glenn, how's it going? How about you, Joe? You got any questions for Craig?
Yeah. So I know everything mostly is Ford. So, I mean, you can tell you're a bit of a Blue Oval fan. I am as well. But where do you get the bulk of your inspiration for your builds?
Good question.
Are you talking like to start off or once I started the project?
Either or, like whatever.
Okay. So if I have one,
a vision before you start.
So if I have one sitting on the bench, I like to Google search everything, or it's something I've seen in the neighborhood, or I've seen one before, like this Camaro. I actually found that paint job online. Somebody had that, but they had 3 colors. But unfortunately, I painted that thing 3 times, so we knocked it down to two colors instead for the stripes. But yeah, I usually do a lot of research online first, and it's amazing because I like to do, especially if you're looking prototypical, to get color contrast for your interior, exterior, or if you do see that custom cool look on there, like, oh, I'd like to build that, or ideas for rims and wheels or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or else see somebody else's videos out there, because there's so many great builders on YouTube, and it's just maybe I'll take some of their idea and then alter it a little bit because I don't want to copy it. I don't want to be that guy, and then just change a little bit and then use a little bit of that formula and kind of make it my own. But other than that, just try to get something else like to start a build. That's always a like you'll sit back and like look around, and all my models are in this room. I have about 500 and some models sitting around me. So it's not hard to pick something because they're all right here. I don't have room to put them anywhere else because, being in Michigan, the weather's so up and down and humidity and hot and cold. And I don't want to put them in the garage because this room is in my garage in the back corner. And I'd like to build on here maybe this summer. I'm not sure yet. But then I would like to put that as storage or like all shelves, because underneath my bench, they're like 3 deep under here. So I'll go to some place and buy one, and I'll come home and put it in like, oh my gosh, I got 3 of these already. And I didn't even know it, I got to do some inventory when I go out next time and, see what's what. But I do that all the time. So I kind of quit buying stuff. I go to shows and I don't hardly buy anything because I thought I'll never build the stuff I have now. But for a lot of inspiration, it's either something like a childhood kit that I have here, and I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind building that. Or a lot of input is from a lot of my friends, people I talk to, like, hey, you should build this or you should build that. And Bob, we talked a lot, and we'd like, hey, we'll bounce stuff back and forth, like, hey, you should do this and you should do that. And so I get a lot of inspiration sometimes from other people, like on what to build, things like that. I try not to do too many group builds because I put the pro on procrastination. I don't finish things at the time. I got too many irons in the fire. So it's just, I get it done. But, because we got Acme coming up, and there's a couple builds I want to get done for that. And I haven't even started them yet. And I know that's going to be here before we know it.
Yep,
Mhm.
exactly.
So it's one of those, we'll get to it.
Yeah, I had to kind of take the group builds as stuff that I really want to recreate and see where it lies with the group builds and then add it to it, And I'm still doing what I want. That's kind of how I've attacked it a little bit. But otherwise, it's hard to keep up with them all.
Mhm.
Right. So what when I wouldn't consider building,
Yeah.
no matter how cheap and easy? Ooh, I don't know. So I have there's a couple kits I have, but I don't want to build them. And one of them is the 53 Ford AMT kit. And I mean that's Flash City, especially the later versions.
Yeah.
And it's just unbelievable. Come on, Bob. Don't
No
do
more
that.
cheaper.
That's right, Bob.
Waiting for him to throw something out there.
I have the Revell car hauler, and I bought a ton of those kits, and I want to put them on that car hauler, and I'd like to do it like the dealership where there's the windows are still up, plastic on the seats,
There you
and
go.
that car hauler kit comes with all the little window stickers, and I thought that'd be kind of cool to do that, and even put some on there that's not a turbo, maybe with just the steel wheels, no hubcap type things.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but sometime down the road, just like everybody
Yeah.
else says, I'll get to it someday, but someday just takes a long time to get here.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So I do got to ask you the Bigfoot that you did last year. That's number 10, right? The tall one with the swing set, or is that
That's
8?
that's 5.
That's 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a complete resin kit or is it 50/50?
No. So basically the chassis down is 3D.
Okay.
So I bought that. I see now there's a company that sells that kit, but it's the same file that I purchased called 3D, and the wheels and all that. That's everything separate. And the chassis, it prints in one piece, like with the shocks, the axle, all that is one piece, and then the riser piece that goes on top the frame to the chassis or to the cab and box, that's another piece of print. And then the cab, I use the AMT XLT long box truck cab because the print that comes with that, it looks so generic. I mean, the cab, it's just flat across. There's no windows to it. There's no detail. It has like a steering wheel from the Flintstone car. I mean, it's crude looking. The top half is.
Yeah.
So I printed that actually a couple of years ago when I first got my other printer, and it just sat in a box. And my friend Tony, he had this kit, and I thought, oh man, that's Bigfoot's body right there, perfect. So I did some modifications, and I was talking to Bob, and I was going to the show over in Wisconsin, and I was trying to get it done for that show. So we finally got it done, and the porch swing on the front, I actually have a picture of it because I had to dig it out, because I keep forgetting to take this to to the model shows. The swing on the front is from the 100th anniversary Ford show. So that's where I got the idea for the swing. So when you went to that show, you could actually go and sit in the swing, get pictures taken, or stand up by the wheel or whatnot. And so that's where I got the idea for the swing. So I 3D printed the swing and did all that. And the chains are from the Mobius tow truck. So that's what I used for that. For the chains, I painted them silver. And then I used, can't think of the name of it. It wasn't scale motor. They make the hood pin kits. They're really intricate decal with the little pins that goes on top. I mean, I can't think of the name of the brand, but I took the little eyelets and I drilled holes in the bumper, folded them over, and that's what holds the chains up top. And so it took a little bit to get that in there, but I don't know how I did it because my hands are so trying to get it. I had to fix another model here a while back, and I thought, man, how did I put them chains on that Bigfoot truck? Wow, that was just something. Must have been one of those nights. Beautiful. Thank you. That was the decals on the tire are off my Cricut maker. So those are, just vinyl off Cricket, you know. And just I went to Walmart and got their matte white premium paper, you know, and used that on there because I wanted something thin because a lot of that Cricket vinyl's thicker.
Mhm.
And man, that was amazing. I made like 3 or 4 test shots, you know, and of course I'm not that good on the Cricut site to alter it. I didn't know how to make it arched like the wheel, so I just did it straight and painstakingly did each one individual. And once I got one done, I'd hold one tarp and use it as a reference for the other. Like, okay, I started this log, I should end with this log. You know, that's how I kind of gauged it. But
You are
that was a
for punishment, aren't you?
I know. I just abuse myself continuously. I'm good at it. You know?
That's
Oh,
awesome.
man.
Well, that truck is beautiful.
Thank you. It's a kind of a pain to take to shows because I had to make a special case for it because it weighs 2.5 pounds, so it's pretty heavy. You know, what's your average model weigh? You know, not much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's heavy.
Wow.
And then the flag in the back, that's out of a model railroad deal. That's out of a Woodland Scenics O scale flag. I cut it down. The mast is actually stainless, so it was like trying to cut it. I'm like, dang, you know, this thing's thick. But it looks cool. So that's my diorama. The flags on there, those are the exact same flags on that diorama. Same flag, just not cut down.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So that was a cool model. I've been wanting to build that for years, and just I'm a Bigfoot fan. You know, I went to the Silver Dome in Pontiac when I think it was like its second time out ever. I actually have pictures of it from being down there. And I tell you what, when that thing first come out, the whole arena just lit up with, you know, because back then you had the old school flash camera, you know, the bulbs with the, remember the old Kodaks that they'd switch, you know, every time you flicked it. I mean, it just lit right up like lightning in there. Like just camera flashes. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I was just a kid, you know, I think that was like 84 or something like that. And I thought that was the coolest thing.
Right?
Well, I mean, where I'm at, we're the home of USA One. I mean, his shop was literally 10 miles from me. He's a great guy. He just sold all of that now. He's done.
Did he really?
Yeah. Yeah. Everett's completely done now. So he sold everything. But I remember going to the Civic Center and Bigfoot would show up, USA would show up, and then Barefoot. I remember the Barefoot guy's name. Was it Fred something?
Fred Schaefer.
Yeah.
Fred Schaefer. Yeah. Those were the 3 guys, the big names that would come to town, and you know, the rivalry. It was just really cool how they would create the rivalry of who would crush the cars better. It was always fun. You know.
Well, the dealership I worked at. The one dealership I worked at when I first started wrenching, they had Fred Schaefer's Dodge there as a just like a anniversary thing for the dealership, and they had it on our used car lot. So they put junk cars out there, and they had him going up, and they parked the truck in our body shop, and it coming off this trailer with the little small tires on it, you know, and that was really cool seeing it being put together, you know, and going, and I mean, just firsthand, you could crawl up in it. They let you, you know, kind of just basically do what you wanted to look at. It was like 10, 11 o'clock at night was in our, because that's the only doors that fit in, you know, tall enough once they put it together. And they had these cars stacked up in the lot of the used car department or area, and they just had these like just ropes, you know, like you'd use at a crime scene, you know, just the taping it off. And you know, I got my old school 8mm camcorder, you know, I'm videoing it, and this was way back in the 90s, and it was the coolest thing. I mean, it was so close. I mean, you could feel the wind go by you as he went by, and I thought, man, if something goes wrong, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah.
But it was super cool. I mean, that was super cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Fred Schaefer. Of course, obviously it wasn't him, it was one of his drivers, but just neat as can be. I mean, that was like, man, that was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they're
good stuff.
Those guys, you know, you look at the Barefoot, the USA One, and the Bigfoot, they were the pioneers, those guys, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have a Bob actually. I got a model kit from him of Bigfoot. I'm not sure what number it'd be. It's the one with the yellow and red stripe down the side. It's like an 88, 90 truck. So I'd like to put that together one day. So my plan is to make the hood actually open, you know, like the original truck did. So I have an airplane servo, and I'm going to put a rod through the back of it and make it tip up and down. I thought that'd be kind of cool. So I got some clevises for it made up, and I think that's going to be this summer's project after I get some of the, the Acme projects done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get there eventually. But
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I just finished. Oh, go ahead.
Bruce, you got any questions for Craig?
Yeah, I've already heard the story, but he mentioned it when he first came in about dropping a car at the show.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to elaborate on that for all of our people in the chat and that's watching? Because it's a horrendous story. Makes you want to cry.
Well, like I say, it broke everything, including my pride. I thought, my God, I think I have a granny cart, I call it. I take it to these shows. And we were down at the show in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it was the, drawing a blank on it. Anyways, we're outside that show. And I had the model there, and they had so many categories at the show. I mean, there must have been like 80 categories. So I had it in the street machine category because I have 3D printed wheels on it. And a friend of mine come up and he says, you should put it over in the Chevy category. And I thought, well, that's a good idea. There's not as many cars over there, And so I had it in my cart, and I had some of the cases stacked up because I already had everything unloaded basically. So it's in a case I normally don't put it in. And I had my fingers on it, and I had my hand on the cart, and I just happened to be looking around. I didn't realize it slid like just around, and I didn't even notice it. And it goes through the handles of the cart, and that thing just right on its roof on the floor. I thought, you got to be kidding. Somebody yelled, "Was that your Monte Carlo?" And I thought, yeah, like no big deal. And I'm thinking, I can't believe that just fell. So I got guys picking up parts over here, and a friend of mine comes up and he says, "Hey, you should put that in the unfinished category." So I actually took that over to the unfinished category, set it down just as it fell, put all the pieces up next to it, and let me see here. I actually won a first place for it for unfinished.
Oh man!
I thought that was perfect.
Oh man!
So I've been working on it last couple nights, so it's completely done. So here it is. I put it back together.
And it's beautiful.
So I put it back together. It's all done. And long and behold, I got done with it. I got a glue spot on the roof because I use CA. And like I was talking to you guys earlier, I was thankful I used MCW on it. It sanded out pretty. You'd never know it was there unless you really look for it. And it was a big spot. I mean, I had it on my thumb. I went to roll the car over, and I thought, you got to be kidding. I just polished it. It had it looking good, and I thought, oh my God. So it's done. It's back together. It's ready to go. Because I did the interior in this. It's got seat belts and nothing broke inside but the shifter, but I was able to put that back in there.
Nice.
So I was pretty happy with that.
How was the stripe going on? Was that good decal to work with, or was it a pain?
It actually wasn't bad. The only problem is on this side, you'd never know it. The Monte Carlo decal is actually on the door. That's how light that orange is. I was so disappointed with that. You can barely see it, but I already kind of had it on there, and I went to try to remove it, and I couldn't get it to come off. So I, trying the like the micro saw on it, and I was trying to get it off there, and that thing wouldn't budge. I thought, you know what? I'm going to leave it. You can't see it. So the other side doesn't have it even on there. That's my only disappointment with that kit. I wish the decals were a little more vibrant so you can see them. I'd like to do another one maybe in white and use the other color decals because it comes with 2 sets in the kit. That kit's getting harder to come by, though. It's a little harder to find. That was the 86 Monte kit by Revell.
I saw that the 87 is about to come out again from Revell.
Really?
Yeah, Chris, HPI guy, just dropped a video of some new stuff that's coming, and Revell had sent him fresh box and everything. So
Ooh,
Nice.
it's coming back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm a G-body fan. I like the G-body cars. I think they're cool looking. So, yeah, it's just those were always the neat looking cars in the '80s. I thought.
I wish
I
they would
love
do a
G-bodies.
Malibu.
Oh yeah. My uncle, he had the Grand Prix all the time, so those were always kind of cool looking, like the mid '80s Grand Prix, and he had the earlier, like the late '70s with the big long, swooped hood on the front. That was kind of cool looking car.
I had a 69.
Oh yeah, that's dating her back. Yeah,
That hood was 10 miles out there. I mean, it got there half far before you did.
yeah, it had a police escort to turn the corner.
I love that car. It was registered 140 mile an hour. I do know it would go 120.
Well, as far as the speedometer probably went, right?
No, that's because I let off the gas. I done already got the white knuckles on the steering wheel.
Right.
Well, those old cars, they were just, just to keep it straight. It's like driving a whipped out Cub Cadet lawnmower.
That's what the fellow is this number.
Crazy. My old car was that way too, and I look back, I think, man, I'm surprised nothing ever come off on that thing.
Yeah.
Didn't care back then,
It was doing this thing too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yep, that's good stuff there.
But those G bodies, they went down the road good. I like them.
Yeah, they're good. They're good things. So I was showing Bruce last night. This is another project I'm going to be working on. The movie The Wraith.
Oh yeah.
The Wraith. Oh yeah.
That printed a 3D print. That printed out really nice.
Yeah, it did.
So so of course, I did the drain holes in it and all that good stuff. So I'm going to try to get this done for Acme. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to take a little bit to get it done. I'd like to open up the headlight, like the headlights in it, put lenses in it, not light it or anything, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but it printed with wheels and everything, but it was just easier to print without the wheels.
Sure.
So
That's awesome.
I always loved that movie just for the car, like, man, that was such a cool looking car. But yeah, that project's coming up soon, hopefully. We'll see.
You have to print another one so you can put a 302 in it.
I would like to cut the back of it out, but resin it's temperamental.
Well.
So it doesn't. So I don't usually, when I print my stuff, I usually don't cure it. I just let it it'll cure on its own in time, but I don't usually cure. I have the cure stations, but most times I'll print it and I'll wash it, and I just let it sit there. This isn't cured or nothing, and it's easier to work with because I want to sand it, or if I want to do something, I don't have to worry about it chipping or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of my take on a lot of 3D stuff, and I'm old school. I don't use the water-based stuff usually. A lot of times I just go with the old school. Smells great, works great. Just like the old medicine back in the day. The worse it tastes, the better it worked.
Uh-huh.
Well, you remember
all you're sick.
you
Good.
the old Mercure chrome on your cuts.
Oh man, we tried not to get hurt. If we did, we didn't say nothing because we didn't want to get that put on. Oh, it's okay, it'll heal. Ma, hold still. I was like, couldn't just put a dab on there. It's like, like putting Tabasco sauce on. That stuff was horrible. Right. Can you still even get that stuff? I mean, I'm sure it's causes cancer and everything else.
I think they replaced that with Bactine, the little spray.
Oh, I thought it was battery acid. I wasn't sure.
Oh my gosh.
That stuff was horrible. Man, that was rough. It's like dumping gas on it. It's like,
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember that stuff like, oh man.
But it prepared you for being able to clean yourself with brake clean later on in life. So
yeah,
that's true. That's true. Absolutely true. I can't even smell the stuff, so I'm so used to using it at work. I'll get a double can, like, people going, man, they don't smell that. Like, smell what? I don't know if that's good or bad.
Rookie Petra passing out 2 days over. seeing stars. You're like, get ready for lunch.
Yeah, sandwich one hand, and brake clean in the other. Yeah. Well, that's a problem.
Always was. My buddy would always do that. He would spray his hands, and then he'd he'd start eating his lunch.
That's what I wash my hands with it.
Yeah.
See you, Sam.
Right,
See you later, Sam. Oh, we got Irv in there. How's it going, Irv?
Oh, Irv. There you go.
Very
They have a
cool.
clear version, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Huh.
Played with Mercury as a kid.
Yeah.
That explains Kevin, right?
That was Kevin.
And he turned out just fine.
Yes, I mean it was on my bed rails, the window seals. I mean, we had lead everywhere. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just don't eat the pencils.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, the bad thing was like the smell thing. I paint in here, and I got a cross ventilation with the paint booth, and I got it duct right outside. And when I built this room, I specifically made it knowing I can just slide that out. I got like a 4-inch ductwork. It's fixed right into the wall. And, I put a cross ventilation in, and every once in a while, you'll still get that heavy smell in here. And the problem is I won't even smell it. The wife will come in and she'll like, oh my gosh, she'll bring me a coffee or something. It's like, I can't stay out here. I can't even smell. I can't even breathe out here. And I thought, what are you talking about? And I don't even smell it. So I say, I don't know if that's good or bad, but
I hear that same thing from my sister. Can't you smell that down there? I can smell clear up here.
I smell like certain things. That's it. It's over the years of using chemicals and solvents all the time. I think it just took its toll.
Right.
I used to eat white paste as a kid.
What do you mean used to?
That was last week. Yeah.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not like a pop stick and a little bit of paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. You always had that one kid in class that's just sitting there just like it's gourmet. Just
Yeah. Kept putting it on his thumb and then licking it off.
Yeah. Making a mustache out of it, just all kind of yeah. Yeah. Every class had that one kid,
But if you think about it, when we were kids, we used to put it on the tops of your hands and then you'd peel it off and it'd take your hair out of your. I think we started the waxing trend before it was even popular.
Oh yeah, you could open the salon with that, just
Yeah.
Right.
yeah. It's probably good for the skin too, I'm not sure.
Here's an official statement. Apparently, he's tried it.
I agree. It's not as good. My kids have some here, and I'm like, this whole time I'm like, what did they do to this?
Well, maybe like antifreeze, they put that weird taste like bittner antifreeze they call it, so your dog don't drink it. Maybe they did the same thing with paste, so the kids don't eat it.
You know what?
Yeah.
It does kind of taste like that now that you mention it.
Yeah.
It does have
Yeah.
that bitter antifreeze kick
Yeah,
on
a few years. I can't remember what years they did. Ford changed their antifreeze from green to like this really dark green. It was called Bittner antifreeze, and it had a weird smell to it. And it's supposedly been eco-friendly. Animals wouldn't drink it, and I could see why. I mean, that's I was like, oof. I mean, it was harsh smelling, but yeah, it's short-lived.
So, Craig, one of the questions we always ask our guests too is, what age and who was the inspiration for you to get into model building?
Age, young, very young. I mean, above toddler age apparently, but I don't know, it was probably 8 or 9. My dad was a model builder, so we sat with him all the time, and he always had a model going on the living room. We had a table in the living room, and he's always building model, or in the kitchen he'd do one. So obviously we just kind of followed suit with him, and he was in the Air Force, and he always built a lot of airplanes. I actually still have his original B-52 he built. It's sitting here somewhere. He had it hanging by the ceiling, and of course it fell. You know, he had a hip hanging by like fish string or something like that, and come crashing down. But anyways, I have all the parts here. I'd like to one day put it together, and I actually bought that same monogram kit. I'd like to build one, and maybe park them next to each other. I just don't know where I'd put them because the things are huge.
Nice.
But yeah, so I built a lot of them with my dad. My first one I remember was a van. It was like a snap tight kit, and I'm sure I have no idea where that's at now, but I'm sure it's in a landfill somewhere. But yeah, so I started out years ago with my dad, and he painted that B-52 with Tester's aerosol paint. And that was the first time I seen a model painted with that, other than we just put it together the color of the plastic. Whatever color came out of the box, that's the color your model was. Use the old red tube glue, and you snipped it more than used it. It's great.
We got a kind of a trend going on here tonight with the glue.
I used to never know where. Man, if I could make an air freshener, it'd look like the bottle of a tube glue put in my car.
Yes.
I think it'd be a good seller.
That is not the same stuff, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. Put a string around that and drill some holes in and hang it by your mirror. Yeah. So, but that's how I got started, with my dad. And I never give up on models, even though, going through the teenage and marriage and all this stuff. And I always still built them. I just really never had a good place to do it. Years ago, we had this really nice oak kitchen table, and I thought, I'm going to get a model out and I'm going to build this, and get it all out. And anyways, I went to do something. I had the glass jar of Tester's cement, with the little cap on, kind of like your Tamiya you're buying nowadays or whatever. And I don't know how it happened, but I knocked that thing over. And I tell you what, you talk about something eating a finish off as quick as that did. I like, I picked it up and I had a towel there. Oh my! So next week I'm in the garage refinishing this table. So I just never really had a good spot to do models a lot of times. So I'm really thankful I was able to build this room because it's so much for guys that don't have a model room. It's so nice to put a model on a table and just walk away from it and leave it there. And everything's at your exposed, I need to grab this. It's there instead of digging through the closet. Like, I got it here somewhere, because that's how I used to be, forever.
Yeah.
And, same with airbrushing. I never airbrushed a lot. I did a lot early on, but then I didn't have no place to do it. So now I'm doing it out in the garage. I'm getting dust and everything, and just, but in here it's a lot more controlled. You can get some pretty nice paint jobs in a controlled area. Versus you might as well do it outside, But yeah, so
no, I'm with you. I remember those days. Oh, we lost them.
Oh,
we lost them. Yeah,
There he is.
there he is.
I was saying I didn't think I went anywhere, but now I changed sides.
yeah.
Restream rebooted you.
Yes.
There. You like that better now?
Oh, okay, there we go. I wasn't sure what was that for a minute. I was kind of confused.
Yeah, we were like that too. We did everything on the kitchen table. We'd put paper down, and then every time you were done, you had to wait for your stuff to dry for a couple hours, and then you'd put everything gently back in the box, and you'd have to put it away, and then you'd have to unpack everything and try to figure out where you left off. And
right. Well, and then usually something gets lost or missing, or broke or something like that, and just or you're trying to
put the paper and you threw that paper out.
Right.
Yeah, you grabbed the part too quick. Got fingerprints in it. Yep, exactly.
Bonded itself to the instruction sheet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't miss those days. I'll tell you that. I mean, to me, model building is more enjoyable having a room to do it in. Because that was my problem before. It'd take me so long to get it dug out. And then once I got it set up, and I thought, I don't feel like doing this now, so now I got to put it all back away. And then just start over. So projects really never got done. I mean, I very rarely bought models. I'd see them in the store and I'd just kind of shelf them. But yeah, so that the AMC Mustang was at the 82, the Motorcraft car. I bought that off eBay a long time ago, and I just never really had a good place to put it. So it was one of those. I'll get to it eventually, and yeah. So finally, I was able to build it once I had this room going. And at the time too, I didn't feel my skill was up as good either to, because I paid quite a bit of money for it. And yeah, so I waited. I just waited, and I thought once things get a little more better, we'll tackle it. So
yeah, well, that car is a beautiful car too.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was a nice. That one still got original decals on. I was kind of surprised the decals were really good in that kit.
I'm surprised to hear they still work. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, they went on better than some of these new decals. That especially some of the AMT decals. I don't know what they got going on there half the time. They're way too thick, or they're so thin they break off like 10 times. You're like trying to put it back together. It's
like blind stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irv, we did the same thing. We used the top of the lid back in the day as a paint booth. So
yeah. I did that a lot of times on the kitchen table. Just I put it on the box. I take it out on the back porch and spray it and bring it back inside. And yeah, a lot of boxes are colored on the inside just for that reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still have some of those.
I got a kit at a show. It's an older Duster MPC kit, and I opened the box and you can see what color they painted it. It's in there.
I agree, Irv.
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm a decal fan. That's like bare metal foil to me. I love decals. I could paint a car bare metal foil, decal or whatever, put it back in a box. I'd be completely happy with that. That's my favorite part of the build is decals. It's just the challenge of it. Now some of them are like, are you kidding? It depends on if the decal's a nice decal. Like say I had some AMT decals a while back where they just disintegrate in the water. I thought, okay, well what's the point of these? So that's my USAC build actually took a while to do because I actually started with the convertible pace car, the white and orange. That was my original build, and the decals were no good. And they looked beautiful. They weren't yellowed or nothing. I cut them out, and I can tell they didn't have that edging on it. They looked like printed paper. And I thought, well, we'll try them. And I put them in there, and they just disintegrated in the water. I thought, what? So a friend of mine gave me another set. Tried that same thing. So I just give up on it, and I thought, we'll just dig through the stash. We'll get another car, and we'll start with this one. Robbie to the rescue.
I'm serious.
Oh man!
Wow.
That's hard.
You know what? I kind of feel Irv's pain.
Me too.
Firebird I did with those Fred Katie decals where you had to lay the white and then lay the black over. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Freaking hate those. Never again.
Yeah, now you got the multi-layer ones. I mean, those are a little more challenging, but I mean, if you get a good decal, they're enjoyable to put on. And I had a couple models where the decals were so thick they wouldn't even fold or crease or nothing like that. So it's a lot of it depends on the decal. There's some companies that do awesome jobs on them. There's other ones that just you put micro set to it and the thing will just curl right. Like what happened to that? So
right?
Yeah.
I started building the Aoshima DeLorean, and I did the dash decal in it, and I thought it looked pretty good, and I thought it had a little wrinkle in it. I'll put just a little drop of Microsoft in it. And that thing just rolled right up like nothing. I thought, are you kidding me? So I had another kit here. I put that one on there, and I thought it was good, but there must have been a little bit of set on there because I put it on there, and as it dried, it just rolled right up and fell off. I thought, okay, so guess it's not going to get one.
So if you like decals, then who do you order any aftermarket decals from?
If I do aftermarket, it's like a lot of people. It's STS.
STS.
I use a lot. Yep. I think their decals are great. You know, just I always forget to cut around them first because I'm so used to just the normal water slide, you know, and the way you go. But you know, I cut some off and I go to, you know, take it off the sheet, and here it's got this big square where I cut it, and I thought, whoops. Yeah,
That's what these are.
STS.
yeah,
STS decals. I had them remake the ones for this kit. And yes, 3 hours of cutting out around.
yeah. That's. I mean, their decals are great. They are good adhesion, you know. And I have some raised decals here also. Some of the raised ones I have there, the adhesion on the back isn't that good. You know, I had to use a lot of the microset to get them to stick.
Mhm.
So, I mean, besides just the kit ones, those are basically the only two I've really used per se. But I have a lot of STS ones here. I mean, I got tons of them. A lot of my tire decals are all STS, stuff like that. If I can't, you know, 3D print and paint it myself, because a lot of these kits, you know, they don't. Because I know a while back, a lot of these kits lost their licensing.
Right.
You know, so that's.
Yeah, it's crazy how much they try to charge these companies that are just building toys for
I
licensing.
know, it's crazy. Like, you think they do it more freely because you're advertising for that company.
Right.
I mean, that's the way I look at it. You know, why do I have to buy rights to this? And I get it. You're buying the rights because, you know, that product is helping you sell your product. I get that side of it. But on the flip side of it, it should be more of a mutual thing. Like, hey, you're advertising for me. You're advertising for me. So it's a win-win for everybody. You know, that's why I look at it. But
Well, I think about it as kids. If you know, for me, Mopar stuff, I would get Mopar kits, and then it was like when I got to be 16, I wanted the real one. You know,
right,
Yeah.
absolutely, right. So it's a good selling point the way I look at it. Just like I see a model kit BF Goodrich tires, I'm like, man, those look cool. I want a set for my car, you know. And
Right.
same thing. And it's they charge. For what I understand, that's a lot of money for that licensing for you know, to use the names on a lot of that stuff. So Mars, I actually have another build coming up, another planned build. I'm just debating on what to do it with. I don't know if I want to do it. I originally was going to do one of the Ford vans, but I think I'm going to do another pickup. I think that's going to be. It's not going to be the snowplow truck. I might do another Super Stones because that one's already kind of rough looking to start with, so it shouldn't take much more to modify it to make it look rough. So that's a rough and tough kit to start with. That's where I'm thinking about is one of those kits, another truck, and not a snowplow this time. But I don't know if I'm going to jack it up too much. Just leave it basic.
I love that snowplow truck.
Yeah, the plow truck's cool.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I learned a lot of the weathering from the model railroad guys because I do HO railroading also. And I mean, you want to watch good weathering techniques, watch any model railroad weathering show because those guys, they know how to weather. Because a lot of that truck, that's a lot of oil-based paints on that truck.
Yeah.
So you take that oil base and just put a dot on it and take another brush and just swipe it down. And you get kind of the color you want, and then you do a dull coat over it, and then do your next section and do another dull coat, and you kind of just build it up that way. You're not rubbing off the stuff you just put on previously.
Okay.
The only downfall with the oil is you got to let it dry. You know, it takes a little longer to dry.
Do you have any channels that you would recommend our viewers to watch as far as the train guys go?
Oh
no.
Not offhand, I don't. I used to watch a lot of them. I used to watch a lot of them. A lot of the, you know, it's funny. A lot of their names on there's a lot of them are pretty long. So, because there was this one younger kid I used to watch all the time. I'm trying to think what his name was or is. Man, he did fantastic work, and that's all he did was weathering, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's right, Ed. I just seen that too. That Mike from Model Speed Shop had passed away too. I guess a week ago or something like that.
Oh,
I didn't hear about that.
Mike was the one that started the under 1,000.
Yeah.
He's new to the channel, so it's
wow.
He
was really good friends with Rob Gray, And
Yeah.
Rob Gray is the one that I seen made a post yesterday on his face or his YouTube post page that he was taking a break because of mourning the death of his friend Mike. So
I hadn't seen Mike in some time. Like I hosted the under 1,000 for him last year, and then I didn't hear from him forever.
well, according to Rob, is that it was a few months ago or whatever. Mike had reached out to him and told him that he was not doing well, and they gave him a short window of time to live.
Oh,
And I guess Rob and him were talking quite a bit, practically every day. And then finally, that communication just stopped. I guess like a week or so ago. And then Rob had to call the authorities to do a welfare check down there in Texas, and then they basically confirmed that he had passed.
Oh man,
That's sad news.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Me either. He was an awesome builder too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really good builder. Yeah.
yeah.
And it was always him and his dog. Sometimes his dog was always making noise in the background. And
Yeah.
Yes.
Buds.
Yeah.
Buds was his name.
yeah. No, it's sad. It's been a rough few years with friends and family, and then the YouTube community. I mean, it's like having another family, and you take it personally when you see these channels, and then all of a sudden something happens to somebody. So
Well, it's amazing the friendship you build with a lot of these guys out here. Just like Rob, I've met Rob years ago at one of the first model shows I went to, and he introduced me to a friend of mine, Tony, and we're good friends now. We're just real good friends.
yeah.
It's just amazing the people you meet, especially these other shows, just like Bob from Illinois. Same thing. We're really good friends, and just
Yeah.
it's such a great community. I think the model building community is one of the more oriented groups that communicate with everybody than any other group out there, I think. It's like, say, I was in the model railroad world for a while, and it's nothing like this. I mean, at all.
No,
Right.
the model community is very friendly, and
Oh yeah, very welcoming.
yeah, it's super welcoming. So
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah, no problem to help out. Somebody needs a hand with something. And there's a lot of guys usually don't give that rough criticism, where it's like, dude, I'm just asking a question. You don't have to be like that, just, I mean,
Right.
you'll have your handful, but it's not like a lot of these other communities where it's not, it's so, like I say, it's very welcoming in this world here.
Yeah. I came from the circle track community over to here, and yeah, it's a different world over there.
That's a real different one. That's so competitive, everybody's just, that's like dog eat dog out there most of the time,
Yeah. Everybody's friendly from about November to March. And then after that.
Yep. You're on your own. It's season's on, and it's, we don't know each other at this point.
Pretty much. Yep.
Yeah.
I would say February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
depends where you live.
Everything's frozen solid up here until
June.
Yeah,
It's still frozen
Yeah.
solid up here too, but the secrets are on. I'm not telling you nothing now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
But
That's like I said, I've met so many great people, with this, doing YouTube, especially going to the model shows. Model shows where it's at, that's especially guys that's never been to a show. Man, they're the funnest thing ever. And to me, a lot of guys complain, man, these are so long. I thought they're never long enough for me, because I talk to everybody, I chit chat, and and then I'm videoing the cars for my YouTube channel, and I just don't have enough time in the show, to do everything I want and talk to everybody. And I feel rude sometimes. So I kind of like trying to okay, well, hey, I'll talk to you later,
Yeah.
And next thing I step away, and then somebody else comes up to me, and I like to talk to everybody, because I really enjoy this hobby, and I'm always interested in somebody, what they got to say about it, or if they got an idea for something, or they're telling you about a trick they learned or something they found out that works really good. And I mean, it's a really great learning curve for all that stuff. It's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
for sure.
it's awesome. Like NNL North was last weekend for me. And I've got some of my one-to-one car guys, they haven't built models since they were kids. And I told them, I said, just come check this out. It's like a one-to-one car show and swap meet, but scaled down. And they couldn't believe some of the vendors, some of the old kits that some of these guys had.
Sure.
And then some of the stuff on the tables, they were like, dude, I don't know that I want to get in this. He goes, did you see that guy's car over there? Holy moly.
I know.
I'm like, yeah.
The cool thing about the shows too, it really lets you know, like, man, I need to sharpen my skills a little bit. I know everybody's at their own level, and you build it as you want to build it. And it's just like the old adage of airbrush or rattle can. Hey, whatever works for you, run with it. I mean, I don't care either way.
Yeah.
It's just some of these builds out there today is just fantastic. Just the 3D world just brought it to life, and it's unbelievable. Some of these last couple of shows I went to, I thought, man, there's some talented work out there.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable.
There was a guy at NNL that had a 68 Charger that you swore to God he took a real car, shrunk it down, and put it on the thing. It was so detailed, every bit of it. I mean, the vinyl roof on it was just perfect. I mean, wow, it's amazing what some of these guys do. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm blown away by a lot of the work I see out there anymore, and that's why I come home and I'm like, man, I got to step up my game here. But I understand a lot of these guys will build 1 or 2 models a year. And it shows. I mean, you look at some of these models, like unbelievable. Like you're saying, it just looks like it's scaled down. Yeah. And a lot of guys putting these AN fittings on them and the braided hoses, and I just don't. I don't know why. I'm very patient with stuff, but some things I'm just like, good enough. I move on. I try to do at least 8 to 10 builds a year is usually my average. I'm not making it a goal. It's just kind of my average. That's usually what I do.
Yep.
I especially find out with YouTube that I don't want to just stay in the same project for months and months and months. Because I'm not building that museum piece. So I feel like, hey, okay, let's move on. Like, oh, you're still working on that thing? Yep.
Yeah.
So because I lose interest in it. So I'll move on, because if I take too long on it, I lose my interest and put it on the shelf and start another one. It's the next thing you got 20 unbuilt ones on the shelf, and you never go back to them half the time.
I got a few of those. I know exactly what
I know a guy who's hosting a zombie group build.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, or unless you join those group builds, like, hey, get that off the shelf.
Exactly. I have about 4 of my building just like that.
Oh yeah. I got a couple where the paint didn't turn out or something, and like, come on, you got all this work into it, and it's so disappointing. I just like, I'm done with it. I'll just put it away. I'll that way with that Camaro many times because I repaint it. But nope, I was gonna finish the group build. I wanted to stay dedicated to it, and I was about a month behind schedule with it, but I wanted to finish it no matter what.
And you did.
Just get it done.
Yeah.
Here's Ryan. I know.
Bud, stop the talking really fast.
Yeah, you're right, Ryan. So again, this gentleman here, this Ryan at Toasty's Bench, I met him through YouTube, and then we've been meeting for 2 years now, Ryan, from the shows. And great guy, great family man. His daughter's building.
Nice.
But yeah, there was a lot of people that even I overheard conversations where people were new to NNL North that were spectators, and they were just like, wow, I can't believe the builds that these guys do.
I know. I didn't get to that show. I haven't been there yet. It's one I will get to eventually. But we got so many shows we have planned that we want to go to. It's just time from work. I only get so many days off at work, and like going to Georgia. I mean, we make a week's trip out of that. Yeah. I think, Jason, you're doing the same thing, aren't you? Like, you take just a small vacation out of it.
Yep,
and it's just
what our plan is.
So I mean, I get 2 weeks off at work, so that you eat that up pretty quick by going to a few of these shows, like even taking a Friday off to go to a show. and we're planning on going to Wisconsin. We just came back from Fort Wayne, and going to the Acme show. So all those back to back, I got to kind of gauge out. And of course, I got to try to involve something that the wife goes with me, to make sure that she's, I need something to do because she don't usually go to the shows with me, which I'm okay with that because she's one of those. How much longer are we going to be here?
Well, it sounds like our wives need to meet then for Acme.
They do. That's what Bob and his wife, my wife and her, they've met. They hang out. They do pretty good. So we're trying to get them together for Acme, and they can go do their thing while we do ours. So that's what we plan on.
Are you going to go to Bob's show in September?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
We already have a room booked for that. I missed the hotel. We got an Airbnb somewhere. It's about about 5 miles away.
Okay.
So, yeah, we tried all the hotels in the area where they were gone. Last year we stayed at the hosting hotel, which was great. I wish we could have did that this year, but kind of snoozed on that a little too long, and we missed out on it. So that hotel is completely booked at the Country Inn, I think it is, something like that. Really nice place. So,
I'm going to have to do some calling this weekend, though.
There was a Holiday Inn next door, but man, the rooms were like $250 a night or something. I thought, yikes, that's a lot. Where the other one's like 100 and something. But we got Airbnb for 2 nights, and it's easier because we'll drive there day before, stay the night, go to the show, stay the night, and come home. Because that's about a good 7.5 hour ride over there, from there to here.
Yeah.
And if you go across Lake Michigan, you can take a ferry, but it's like $100 a person plus $100 for your vehicle. It's expensive to go that. I'll take the long way around.
Yeah. That's $300 about the models you can have.
Yeah, exactly. Really? And it's still like a 3.5 hour ride across the boat. I don't know if the guy's out there with an oar or whatever. I'm thinking, man, does it go faster than this?
That's a tailwind.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as they don't give you an oar to help paddle across, that's all that matters. But yeah, it was expensive. We checked in on that, and I thought, well, we'll just go across the lake and go that way. And no, I was out of the question.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we're set for that show. We got a room booked for that one, and we don't have nothing booked for Georgia yet. But I know that room's sold out. I know Sam. I think he got a room down there for this year, and I think they were already pretty much booked up that night for the coming show.
Yeah, they were. That's what I heard. So the night it ended, they were booked already.
Right. I thought, wow, that's pretty impressive, to book it out that quick, for a year down the road. Because the thing is, a lot of these shows, they don't know if it's going to be the same date, or they don't already have the date planned for the next year. So it's hard to try to book it ahead of time.
Yeah.
So as soon as I find the information out, like when it's going to go, we'll try to arrange something, to get going on it. But so those are 2 kind of far away ones we're planning on. This weekend, there's a show in Taylor, Michigan. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to that one yet or not. I'd like to, but there's a few things going on that I might have to pass on that one.
Yeah.
This is their second show they put on. So I kind of like to go down just to help out, and show some support.
You got some moving to do.
Yeah. So it's not looking forward to that. Yeah. So like I say, we might be tripping it to Ohio this weekend for helping the kid move down there. So we'll see.
You be on the show?
Oh.
See, there's Joe's mascot right there.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Go tell Mommy.
Tell us how you really feel.
He's mad. You didn't tell him the right time, Joe.
Really?
I guess not. I'm gonna go talk to his mom.
Yeah. he's going to HR right now.
He's going to complain to HR. You're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, my daughter has one of those, and just that thing just talks constantly to you. Jed's bad, but
it was
that
tough. was tough when I worked nights. I worked at a machine shop at nights for a while. I'd get home at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's what I would hear when I walked in the door. I'm like, shut up. Right? The kids are asleep. Like, quit it.
Yeah, we have our two dogs have those the little collars on there for that Life 360. So all the family members have it, so we all can see where everybody's at any given time. So the dogs have Life 360 collars on.
Oh man!
So if the dog runs out in the woods, because I'm sitting on 5.5 acres here, and the back half is all wooded. So if the dog runs off or whatever, I can just look on my phone and see where he's at. They usually don't leave the yard, but the problem is they know when we pull into the yard because it chimes, and they'll be at the window just, they know we're here. So now they know that sound, and it drives me nuts because anybody passes somebody's house, the dogs hear that sound and just goes crazy. Yeah, so they're fun. They're fun.
Oh yeah. Fur babies.
Yeah,
Fur babies.
yeah.
Yep.
You gotta love fur babies.
Exactly.
Yep, I hear them
So
out
So wait, Bruce and I were talking the other night about UV resin, using it for stuff, and I was trying to find the stuff I was using. This is the bottle of stuff I use right here. And this one,
there's a button.
This here works pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So
where'd you get that at?
I got this from Hobby Nut Models. It was actually like $6 or $7. It's pretty cheap. And then you use just a little light here to cure it. So it cures pretty quick. So I was using it to gluing mirrors on and all kinds of stuff. And, using it for lenses for instrument clusters. It worked really good for that. So it's pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, everything I glued on this bug, I used UV resin.
Yeah.
Door handles and everything. If you break the door handles off, there ain't going to be anything left.
Right. Well, like I say, I'd like to get that dye that you have. That'd be kind of cool to use that. I'd like to give that a try. Yeah,
that's on Amazon. It's called Let's Resin. There's a box of 16. Too bad it's that many colors you're not going to use.
Right.
There's only 5 colors you're going to use.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. A lot of times that's the only way you can buy that stuff. But
but I mean,
I use that a lot. So
that little bottle is going to last forever.
Oh
God, yeah. Because it's probably a drip or so. That's all you're using.
Yeah, I mean that way I measured. I held a toothpick under it and let it hit the toothpick and run down, so I can measure the drop.
Right.
A whole drop is way too much.
Oh, really?
It won't dry. It'll stay sticky for hours.
Wow.
I mean, my light runs for 155 seconds. I did it 5 times. It still wasn't dry. 2 days later, it still wasn't dry.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's a chemical thing. You put it in there and stir it and test to see if it dries. If it dries, then you put a little more dye in it. Until it doesn't dry, then you add a little more resin to bring that level back up. Is how I did it.
Right. Well, a little trial and error. That's all it takes.
Trial and error. Yeah, there's no direct way of measuring it. I mean,
right.
I mean, it was little fine drops.
Yeah. Well, once you get the formula down, then you know.
Well, that's why I made the whole bottle full. I mean, this is half full.
Oh, right. Well, it's nice because you're ready to go.
And of course these are airtight anyway. I mean,
sure.
All of a sudden it just pours out all over my car. Thanks you.
I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Bruce thing, right?
You've been to Dairy Queen too much where they're taking your Blizzard and rolling it up.
That's funny you said that. I was just going to say that. I thought, it's like going to DQ. They do I thought, what? How much do they actually give you, like, time-wise? Because I thought.
Yeah.
Because they do it awful quick, like, really?
Yeah. I actually seen one fail once. Yeah, I seen one fail once. That was funny.
Yeah, probably depends on how hot it is outside,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
We got an ice cream place here in town. It's called Scoops. They do that occasionally too.
Right.
I mean, just that quick.
Right. I want to see him hold the spoon and do it, you know.
Right?
Yeah, they call them flurries.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Flurries.
Yeah. You'll just
You
like
know,
like old Mickey D's flurries, you know.
Yeah, you can't call them, you know.
Mick flurry.
Our little place calls them the Arctic Swirl.
Yeah,
Nice.
Arctic Swirl.
you can't call them blizzards. That's the name I was trying to think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They call them
Copyright.
flurries.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Now I'm
That's
craving one. Great.
Yes, me too. Thank you.
might have to go down and give me a Snicker one. That's usually my go-to one, a Snicker Blizzard.
Oreos, yummy, yummy.
Oh yeah.
I like
Anyone
to eat.
sounds good right now.
Yes, they do. It's 18 miles that way.
Oh,
Yeah, it's about 10 for me, but it's worth the drive.
That's what they say.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I think they close at 9, so I missed out to go get one for breakfast.
Breakfast.
I don't know what's wrong with me, Doc. I just have a blizzard every day for breakfast. And,
There's a pain in my side that won't go away.
My throat really hurts every now and then.
Yeah, that's crazy. Sad but true, you know.
yeah.
You never know what's going to happen on this show.
Yeah. Man, I'm really thinking about one of those now. Just, I'm a foodie, so I mean, I'm bad with that. I sit out here and eat stuff all the time. I'm like, man, I gotta quit doing that. You know, just I'll hammer a bag of Skittles. I'm not talking like the little one. I'm talking the share pack with the rip top.
Right.
You know.
Oh,
That sucker off. So you know, it's funny. The other day I was putting this money together and I dropped a part onto the bench, and I'm underneath there because you know, of course, when you drop something, where does it go? Right to the wall. You know, all the way to the wall. So I'm down there on my hands and he's looking. I see a purple Skittle down. I'm thinking, huh.
dust that off real quick.
That's pretty good.
I didn't, but I thought about it.
Well, I mean, it's candy coated. It's safe.
Exactly.
Black
Right.
on
I
it.
mean, yeah, there's no. I haven't seen no ants in here yet, so it's right. So,
Right.
yeah, it's funny. I saw one down there, like, huh? Wonder how long that's been there.
It's still good. It's candy coated.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it wasn't stuck to the floor, so it should be okay.
Exactly.
Just spray a little brake cleaner on it, and she's good. to
Yeah,
go.
you know,
Yes.
just wipe it off a little bit, and there you go.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I'll have to try that next time. It's probably still down there. I might have to go back and reevaluate it.
Oh man.
Now I know what I'm bringing down the Acme. I'm bringing the bag of Skittles with me.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. I know what I'm taking to Acme.
Yeah, gotta be a purple bag. Yeah. Well, you know, at work we drop stuff all the time on the floor, and it's like, whatever, you know. Yeah,
Like Ryan says, you don't know if it's still good or not until you try it.
Yep.
that's right.
Yes.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
you know, goes right back to that paste thing again. It might be good. You know.
Ed's got a question for you because he watches your videos religiously on mixing paint.
Oh yeah. I tell you a lot. That was trial and error. Like say, I almost give up on MCW, and I found. See, I used to paint 1-to-1s years ago. I used to do 1-to-1 paints, and not professionally. I just did them at home in the garage. I actually have quite a album here of all the cars I painted. So a lot of that carries over to the airbrush. You know, it's basically the same thing, just smaller. And that's, you know, in temperature, talk about like, I only paint in the winter time at this certain time, or, you know, because temperature does make a difference. And your biggest thing is thinner. Your thinner is your key element to get a good finish out of, especially the MCW enamels. Because if you're using the wrong thinner, it's going to dry flat, or it's going to dry, you know, never dry, you know, just takes too long. So the unicorn tiers that we all call the leveling thinner, I find works the best. And I wasn't using that at first. I was using, I can't remember what brand it was. And anyways, I switched to the leveling color or the Mr. Hobby, and that started just, oh yeah. But then I found with metallics, I used the Rapid Thinner by Mr. Hobby. And that way you don't get that separation in the lines because it dries quicker. But you can still pull the nice shine out of it. But just doesn't get that where it walks away from the panels. So it's just a lot of, I probably have, I got my shelf of shame up here where, it's got a few unruly models in there, but those are kind of my first MCW ones. So the first time I used MCW clear, I put the hardener in it, and I painted one of those 71 Revell, or not Revels, the AMT or MPC Mach 1s. And it was just, the body looks great, but the engine looks like it's a 1/32 scale, like, I'm not sure what that's all about, but
right.
Anyways, I painted like antique silver, and I clear coated, and that clear coat would not tear. And I thought, is this how this is? I got my Susie Bake oven, I'm baking this thing, and I'm baking it, and it just would not dry. And I'm trying it, and I finally started tacking up enough, and then I was talking to Mark at Hobby and Models. He thinks I had a bad bottle of hardener, so I give it another try. So after that, I quit using the clear for a long time, and I just started getting a little better with the mix formula. And each model I went, and I always test the spoon. A lot of guys are like, but when I do a spoon, I follow that spoon, follows the whole build. I'll wet sand the spoon. I'll go to the next process. If I clear, I'll clear that same spoon. So whatever that spoon looks like, your model should look the same. That's one thing I like about the spoon, and then I can make sure my gun's spraying good. And I always start my gun out with thinner first. There's nothing like putting a cup of paint in there and you go to spray like, oh, you kidding me right now? Dump it out, clean it or whatever, like what's going on with it. So I always start with thinner, that way make sure it's spraying good. And, I'll put the paint in. I always hit a spoon first, just a quick couple shots. And then like I said, that spoon follows the build. That way I know I'll wet sand it, polish it. That way I know the model's good to go. So I've ruined a lot of models trying to figure out, like, is this cured or not? So the spoon is good. I throw the spoon in the dehydrator, just like the model. It all goes together. So
that's
it follows
a great
it from
idea.
start to finish. So it's like, I find it's been helping me in my paint, just because I know if the spoon's good, the model will be good. Because it's, spoons are cheap, so it's easy to do. So that's one thing I've learned, with the MCW, especially at the enamels, that, like I say, if the spoon is good to go, and you shouldn't be able to, the enamel shouldn't smell the paint, a lot. You should be able to just a little bit.
I hate doing plastic fork tonight.
Only herb.
Yeah.
Test forks it is.
Hey, Irv, get off of the white glue, my friend.
The fork though might be better, because if it was too thick or not, it'd run between the fork.
Yeah.
Whoops,
Oh,
too
crap.
much.
I'm sorry, Irv. That was a genius idea.
Yeah, or I might start using those.
Yeah.
If the fork looks good, we'll go to the spoon.
Well, let's just go with the spork then.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, call it Sporky.
Oh my, that's funny. I'm crying.
Can you buy those in bulk?
I think
I
so.
would think
Yeah.
somebody's gotta have them.
If not, just raid your nearest KFC or Taco Bell.
Yes.
Or just get out your old Dremel and put a couple of
In Jason's case, he'd be using the Dremel a lot.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, what are you doing? Making sporks.
Looks like a good content video.
Exactly.
This is today how we're cutting sporks. Make sure you got your safety glasses on. That plastic can be wicked. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, we don't. Well, I'd have to go quite a ways for a KFC around here. Plus, I don't think they're white either, you know, so you'd have to primer them all first, you know, to get the right color you wanted. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, so that'd be fun, you know, but
Yeah.
I guess you could test your primer skills too, you know, you just get that going, you know.
Hey, yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure Sam's Club probably sells them or something like that. He goes buy the big wedding pack of, you know, 2,000 or something like that.
Yeah. Most likely Amazon. Earth said Amazon, so yeah, that'd be my
Yeah,
guess.
I'm sure. I might look into that. Try that out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how it acts on sharp edges.
Yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying, because that might be a thing. You might have stepped onto something there, Irv. You know, we might have to try that. So
Yeah. So Irv, what do you think of that video, dude?
Before Irv patents it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, like I say, that's my big thing. I know a lot of guys are hit and miss with the spoon thing, you know, and just, you know, it's yay or nay or whatever, but it's just, I find it helps me, because that way I know the airbrush is spraying good, the pattern looks good, it's spraying like I want it to, and then I can go to the model. Because I've had before where I go to the model and it starts spitting, you know, like, oh, because at that point you're just redoing it, you know, but it starts chunking it out a little bit. It's just, there's no getting around that, you know.
Yeah.
But if the spoon hits good, then we should be okay. Should be okay.
The last 3 vehicles I've painted, I've used that process, believe it or not.
Yeah. It's funny. I threw probably 4 or 5 of them away tonight. You know, just looking around my room, like, oh, this from this build, this one from this build. So I just throw them in the garbage. You know, I mean, they're all nice and shiny looking. It's like just like the car. But I won't usually like polish them, obviously, at the end. You know, because I don't got that kind of time. But I will make sure I'll hit them a little bit with a little bit of wet sand just to make sure that it's okay. They're good and cured. But usually using the hardener in the MCW, it's, I mean, like you're saying, Jason, it's a day, and a lot of times I don't even have to turn on the oven. I can just leave it sitting there, and it's pretty much good to go the next day or day and a half. I can work with it with no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I've tried their lacquers, like I say, but I found that I always had to add just a little bit more of, just a little bit more with it, a little thinner.
Yeah, I love their enamels way better. I'm like you. I like the enamels better than their lacquers.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about their enamels is you can't get the dang cap off. Them things will weld on there, especially like the hardener or something like that. I mean, they're just, I mean, I broke some bottles in my hands before with pliers. You know, I'm doing, you know, come on, one more turn, you know, just.
Yeah. Pretty much every time now with their bottles, I take them, turn them upside down, and then drip a couple drops of thinner in them and let them soak, and then flip them over, and then they come right open. Yeah.
Yeah. Bob was telling me that the other night. He said, "You've tried the thinner thing yet?" And I think, I haven't, but I should. You know, I just still do the old Gorilla Grip with the. I actually got a pair of those old. Remember the old channel locks? They were the Craftsman. They're these called.
The
Robo Grips.
Yes.
Robo Grip. Yes.
Yeah.
These are what I use. Is right here. So they open up just perfect, and you don't have to give it much. And out you go. You know, they work great. And if they don't open, I'll tap on the top of it. So all the caps I have, they're all beat up, you know, from hitting them with the pliers.
Sometimes the Tamiya bottles do the same thing. I just turn it upside down and fill it full center.
Yeah. On
the lid.
Yep. What's Tamiya using? Is that the lacquer? Is that the? I didn't see that.
This is the X5.
Oh, the acrylics. Okay.
Yeah, the acrylic. Yeah. I mean, it still glues itself shut.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm basically just straight enamel and lacquer. You know, I use a few acrylics, but I don't know. I like to, you know, the acrylics. I find they dry up in the airbrush quick. You know, you got to keep at it. Kaleido's a great paint, but man, you got to clean that sucker right away, or that thing will plug your airbrush up quicker than anything. But they got a good paint. But like I say, you got to clean that airbrush right away. So,
yeah, I've kind of basically switched to their paint altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, I got quite a bit of it here. It's good stuff. I mean, and I love the colors they have. I mean, it's great colors, and it actually lays. Once you use it a few times, it actually lays down pretty good.
Yeah, that's what's all on this is all Colito.
Yep, yep.
Matter of fact, the white on it is the matte white primer.
Oh yeah, I use the primer for a lot of stuff and clear over it. It looks pretty.
Yeah,
good.
it's already. I just cleared over it.
That's lazy right there, but it works.
Yes, it does.
That is cheap.
Yeah, I tell you what, that white Kaleido primer is the best primer I've ever used. I've used a lot of different primers. That will cover red in a couple passes. I mean, it's amazing. It dries smooth as glass, and I can't rave that primer enough. You know, I had that big tall bottle. I'm about out of it. So
when I paint this, it's going to be white first, and then I'll paint it pink.
Yes, yeah. It's good stuff. It sands nice. It's great primer.
Where's it at?
Yeah, this stuff here is amazing stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing I found is the first couple times I used a few of these, they got the cellophane on there, so you rip that off there, you put the cap on. I didn't realize I had the black here, the black primer. I'm sitting there like I'm looking at something on my phone. I'm sitting there shaking. It's got a ball in it, and I put the cap back on it, and I didn't realize it's leaking everywhere. Yeah, and it's all over my walls. I looked up like, what in the heck? It's all over my arm, and I'm not even paying attention. I'm just shaking this thing over here, and it's like, oh my god, it's all over the place. Yikes! Like,
yeah, you want to cut the center out, leave everything.
So that's what I do.
But
you just got to cut the center out. Don't take the whole thing off. Just cut the center out.
That kit is actually red.
Nice. Yes, I have that. Yeah, that's
that Raptor.
Yep.
And that's the matte black I painted it with underneath.
Nice.
And you don't see any red hues through that blue paint.
No, it's beautiful.
That's awesome.
That's all Colito paints. That's my 24-hour group build.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a nice thick pigment. I mean, it covers great.
Yeah, like the top. You got to cut it open just enough, just to put a hole in the center. That's all you need.
Yep.
Like say, the first time I ripped that whole top off there, and I was like, oh man, it was over. I mean, all over.
Literally all over everywhere.
All over. I was like, man, that was hard to clean that off to my white walls in here. Like, yo.
I sent them an email and said, hey, you guys have a problem with these bottles.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. You know, I just like, nope, let's rip the cellophane off. And
I was going like this.
Yeah, it's got a ball in it. Yeah, I'm just sitting there like this, just clicking it away, behind me, and here it's splashing all over the place.
I was watching a YouTube video on this monitor. He's like, it was all down my arm, all down the leg, all over the floor.
Oh yeah, I had it everywhere.
Yeah.
That was lessons learned. That's the way that was.
And it wasn't the next day you came out with that video showing that.
Yes. I was kind of upset over that one. I thought, are you kidding me right now? Because it got into, I can't remember what it got on, and I can't get it out of there. I got some of my Tamiya tape rolls. It's all over those, and
oh no.
Yeah, it went everywhere because I had all my tape in the corner and in those little, dispensers I have, and
right.
Oh yeah, it filled it all in. So I was like, ugh.
Filled it all in. Yeah.
Yeah, but good product though. I like that paint. It's pretty good stuff, and it's amazing. There's like zero smell to it. Well, I think because I can't smell it. I can't tell. Yeah, for what I've been told, it doesn't smell. But other than that, it's pretty good stuff. I was kind of, when I first used it, I'm trying to paint it like enamel, and it don't paint like enamel. It's more like a lacquer. You got to just put it on light coats, and it works really good. I'm pretty impressed with it. So
I find it works better with the retarder in it.
Yeah.
I use a little bit of retarder in mine too because of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I try, like say if you do it just straight out of the bottle, it works okay. But man, you got to be quick with it because it'll dry up in the airbrush pretty fast.
That's why they
it'll
actually
plug them out.
recommend you use a thinner retarder because of that.
Right. Yeah, I have a bottle of their actual thinner here. Yeah, I got one of the big bottles here, the thinner.
Yeah.
So, because I'll use this a lot of times also just to clean the brush, because I found if you dump a little bit in it right away, and then I'll take the cap off and clean it, and just to make sure it's nice and clean in the end.
Right.
So it's hard to get out of there completely.
Yep.
I like to say good stuff. I just got a box of that. They're not candies, but it's like a transparent colors. So I'm looking forward to using those. I'm gonna do a model and looks pretty good. I tested a few of them. They look pretty good.
Barbados Trucks did a video on those colors over some sort of chrome. I don't know what he used, but I did the same test, kinda. But I used Fusion Firm.
Okay.
And it worked out. They turned out great.
Nice.
So I'm thinking that the 55, the 56 is going to be chromed first, and then I'm going to put the green over it.
Oh, that'd look beautiful. That'd look really good.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a Mustang in here. I'm going to do that with the blue. I was going to do a silver base with that. I can't remember what blue they call it. It's like a clear blue or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that'd look pretty good.
Translucent blue is what they call it.
Yeah. I can see the box from over there, but I can see it, but I can't see it,
Well, I was looking at the green today. The reason why I remember the name is it's translucent green, so it's got to be translucent blue, right?
Sure.
No, works right here.
Let's go with it.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the color. That's the one. Yeah, we'll use that next time.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to try them sometime here and give them a whirl.
Night, Herb.
But yeah.
Now, I took and sprayed those with spoons with the airbrush. Then I baked them for 4 hours at 113 degrees, and you can rub your fingers over that Fusion Firm. It doesn't do anything to it.
See, I have yet to try the Fusion Firm. I've heard a lot of people using it as good stuff.
It is great stuff.
Yeah, I've been using the Green Stuff World chrome. I find if you buy the airbrush chrome, I got some from a friend of mine, Don, and he didn't like it. And I thought, well, that's not the same bottle I have. I have the brushable stuff. And I found the brushable stuff, if you airbrush that is like just glass. I mean, that's beautiful looking. So I'm going to try the Fusion Firm. I see it's on Amazon pretty cheap, so I'm going to give that a try.
Yeah, I got the airbrush.
Right. Yeah, you get the stuff that's brushable, and that sprays night and day different. That looks like stainless steel. The airbrush version does.
The Revell stuff is nice, but it don't dry. It takes forever.
Yeah, because that's the one I got here.
Now T2's been trying to find it. He can't find it anywhere. The people that was importing it went out of business.
Which one's that?
That Revell Chrome in the can, the $35 can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Model Roundup had a little bit left. I think Spotlight Hobbies just got some in too. It might be gone already, but
yeah, nobody knows how to get it imported because the big company was importing it, not doing it now. They closed.
Gotcha. Right.
That was where everybody was buying their chrome from, was from them people. So I don't know, but I don't. It's okay by me, but
that sucks.
I have not bought the Revell because that's an expensive can of paint. I'd almost want to decan it and just airbrush it, but
yeah,
I like airbrushing a lot better because the cans, I feel like the control isn't there. You got to be a lot more careful with it. But
right,
I don't know. I didn't airbrush for a long time. I got pretty good at the tester rattle cans. I could lay a mean paint job down with them things, but like I say, it's just not the control like an airbrush.
Night, TJ.
Night, TJ.
Have a good one.
I started out with rattle cans, and Chris Cortell said you need an airbrush, and this is how you use it.
Chris was a big craft paint guy too, wasn't he?
Do what?
Chris was a big craft paint guy.
Yes. That's why I've been using craft paints all these years. My asthma don't let me use the stinky stuff. But I mean, yeah, I use some of it, but yeah. Him and Chris Chapman and Chevy Cheeseburger, I said, you need to use an airbrush. I go, okay.
I'll try it.
Sure. Somebody bought a $15 one.
Nice. My first airbrush was a single stage Badger. I got it for Christmas. It was from Sears. It actually had Sears on the side of it, but it was identical to a Badger. And it came with this little tiny nylon blue, like plastic hose. And it actually came with a round piece that you could put on an inner tube that would go on the Schrader valve of a tube. So I don't know where it went. I was trying to find it in my box of stuff, and I thought that was the coolest thing. Yeah, that's about the cat.
Who's Chaos Customs?
I don't know. Welcome to the channel, whoever you are.
That's Don.
That's Don.
Yeah. So, anyways, it came with the Schrader valve, so I'd go down in the garage and I'd air up this big inner tube we had for a tractor, and I'd roll this thing upstairs, and I'd use that for my airbrush, and that was cool. I mean, it worked really good. Obviously, it wasn't regulated, but it worked pretty good. I thought it was a pretty neat little thing they give you. It's just you thread it on there and you put your hose on the end, and that worked out pretty good. So I still have that airbrush, but it's just a single stage, just a basic, nothing magic, and I used it for a long time. That's what I started with.
Welcome to the show, Don. So
he talked about the cat. So I was talking to Bruce about this a couple nights ago. I was upstairs. We lived in this old farmhouse growing up, and I don't know. I might have been 10, 11. I don't know how old I was. And the living room was directly downstairs from my bedroom. So I'm up there doing models because, back in the day, that's pretty much all you had to do. We had this cat that it'd come in my room all the time, and it shed really bad and all this stuff. Well, I had this blue, I think it was a Cutlass model I did, and just paint turned out beautiful. I got it sitting there, and I seen this stupid cat come, and I thought, you better not go near that model. And the thing jumps up and rubs up against it. It gets hair on it. I was so mad. I grabbed the cat, and I took that paint can, and I Pepe Le Pew'd it and give it a blue stripe on this white cat. I didn't care one bit about it. And that cat looks at me, it runs, and it goes downstairs. I'm thinking, oh, Dad's going to get mad. So I can hear my dad like, who painted the cat? Just like, and then I can hear him laughing. But that cat wore that paint for a half a year. I mean,
Oh my god!
It's funny, I was trying to lick it, it's just like, trying to lick it up. Oh yeah, we painted everything back then. So we took the cat and we made her pretty. So nice metallic blue from Testers. It was great on a white cat, from neck to all the way down the tail.
Team mascot. Legend has it that paint still hasn't cured.
So then the cat got nicknamed Blue Streak for the longest time after that.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed fitting. Yeah, that was fun. Yep, back in the day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I agree, Ed. I'd be mad at that cat too. Yep.
Yep. It was just one of those instincts. I just grabbed him like, oh, I get you. Yeah.
Craig is the original Earl Scheib, is what Chet said.
Oh yeah, Earl. 99.95.
Any cat, any color, $99.
Whatever you got, we'll paint it.
Yeah. We got Mako beat. I'll tell you what. Yep. Nothing like an Earl's Dry paint job.
Right.
Yeah.
Those were neat. They lasted all until you washed them.
Yeah. What was the other company that was like Earl's Tribe? It was kind of similar to that. I can't remember the name of it. Kind of fly by night company like that.
I don't remember.
They just painted them. I can't think of the name of it.
I know Mako, theirs was called the Presidential Paint Job or whatever for 225.
Yeah. That was Earl's Tribe, and I'll think of it as soon as we get off here. Like, oh, that was it. You know, and just,
Yeah, it's right there. I know.
Oh, yeah, I know. I can think of it, but it's, yeah, I know. All those fumes I can't smell. You know?
Yeah, that's it. It's the brain thing. Oh,
It's
get over
somewhere.
here.
Yeah, it's the Rolodex is flipping through the information. It'll come around sooner or later.
Craig's going to wake up at 3 in the morning. That's the name.
He'll be texting me, going, hey, Bruce, this is what the name was.
I'll just sit straight up and think about it and then just follow her back. Dog is looking at me like, what the heck's wrong with you? The time to go potty? Yeah.
Yeah. I know that feeling, Ed. I missed the dog hair from my Buster.
Yeah. Crazy. I gotta love them. I love them.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have a paint job that doesn't have at least one dog hair in it somewhere, and that's okay.
Right. What do you guys use them for polish? When you paint, do you guys,
What?
do you polish your models? Do you do all that fun stuff in the end?
I've actually started doing that. Another one of my things I've started doing.
Wizard.
And my buddy Mark talked me into buying all these Tamiya compounds.
I grabbed a bottle of McGuire's, and then I grabbed a Trizact 3, 5, and 7,000 pad. So I'm going to get crazy and actually try polishing one. I have never done it to this point.
This is my start here. I start with this,
Okay.
and then I switch to this. I'll start with this, and then I switch to this,
Okay.
and then the final step, the old Shine Master.
Yeah.
This is the most revolutionary thing I've ever used in my life. It's like, wow. So this stuff's great. It's a little on the pricey side, but it'll last you forever.
Yeah.
You know? So it's
I've
usually
used
my
the
go-to.
Shine Master too, but I usually start with the Mystic cut. Have you used this one, Craig?
No, I haven't used it. I have actually some of that out in the garage, but I haven't used it.
Yeah, that stuff works really good. I also have the Turbo Cut too.
Yep. The Turbo Cut works good. It's not that it's coarse enough to do the job, but it's not aggressive, you know.
Yep. And then I have the Shine Master, but I just bought this one. This is fairly new. This stuff is really slick. Yeah.
I haven't tried that. Yeah, I haven't tried that one.
If you like the Shine Master, you're gonna love the Nano Wax. It's really good.
I'll definitely give that a try. That was my question for the day.
It's almost
right,
kind
see you
of
later.
dangerous because the car is slippery in your hand too.
Oh,
I got-
yeah.
I got a McGuire's paste wax up there I use after I do the polishing with the Tamiyas.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then I've got good old McGuire's Carnauba. Smells like banana.
Oh, I love that smell.
Right.
Yeah.
I love the banana smell. Yeah.
Wait a minute, Joe. The button is playing slow games today. Come on.
All right.
Push it.
I'll hold
There we
still.
go.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Like, nope, wait, yep, nope, wait.
Wait.
There you go.
Is that the Vanna
There you
White
go,
hand?
Joe.
Yeah.
That's
Is that the Vanna White hand? There you go. There
There
you
we go.
Now I see what you're selling.
Uh-huh.
Classic.
That's a famous woman there, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
something else. She's still doing that show?
Is she still alive?
She's still
I don't
alive,
know.
but I don't think she's doing
I know.
that show anymore. I think her and Pat Sajak are both retired now.
Yeah.
Okay. They retired the show with them?
No, I don't believe so.
I,
I
believe
don't watch TV, so I don't know.
I don't either. I think it's still going though.
I don't know.
I have too many videos to catch up on YouTube to ever watch TV anymore.
Oh yeah, I don't. I couldn't tell you what's on TV, so I don't know.
I don't have TV. I have YouTube. Does that
Same
count?
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a TV in my room back then down in here, because I'd be just sitting there just watching TV all day. So there's not even no windows in here. I get too easily distracted.
Oh, I
It
had
could
to
be a
have
tornado.
windows,
It could be a twister outside. I'd never know it.
right?
Unless the lights went out.
I had to have windows, and then I
Yeah.
did put a TV in just so that I can turn the watch later list on YouTube and just let it play, so I can listen and watch as I'm working. And
Sure. Yep. Yes, I wouldn't mind that once in a while. Sometimes I'll turn my phone on for that, so I can listen to something. But most times it's just music playing. If I'm not doing a video, of course. But
Right.
it's usually just music playing.
late at night, and I got Pole Barn Garage or something like that going. And
Right. Yeah.
I make sure I put on that one over there. That way, my back's to it. I'm not turning around to watch it.
Oh,
I can hear.
right. That's the way.
Otherwise, I'm turning around watching Pole Barn Garage.
Well, I don't have no room in my walls here to put anything. I got it just littered with everything else. So there's no room for any TV out here, anyways. Time to add on. It's like keep thinking it should have. You never build them big enough. That's for sure.
Paul just says build more shelves. That's the
What's that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Paul always says just build more shelves.
That's all Paul's answer.
Yeah,
Build more shelves, you need a new group build.
Yeah, because I had this wall over on this side here that has become just kind of overrun by shelves. I just built up further, and I have one wall space left that could get some shelves on it right there. But if I do that, it'll interfere with my dehydrator. So,
oh yeah,
I should just quit buying kits, is what I've been told, and I can't stand that negativity. But
yeah, how dare
right.
them? Yeah, how dare them to say that?
I
Really?
know.
That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy talk.
Right?
You just got to build faster.
Yeah, because the kit's smaller than the box. The build is like,
Right?
You get more space. But yeah, it's funny. People it is like a disease buying models. It's just like, I don't know why. I don't need it, but I need it.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. It's something about it. It's like, ooh, I got to have that. I didn't really need it. And then sometimes I'll buy one that was really expensive. And I'll get buyer's remorse afterwards. Like, man, I should have bought that.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh,
Yeah.
I usually keep a limit. I don't like to go over a certain amount. I just try to stay at a certain limit. But every once in a while, you see that specialty one off, like, okay, yeah. So it's
I got to put the Acme money back in the envelope.
Yeah.
I spent it last Friday, Saturday, or some of it.
What?
Yeah. So another build I've been thinking about for Acme was the Clydesdale horse set, the Budweiser horse set.
That would be cool.
I have the AMC set down here. It's all still in the bag, and I would like to do that, but I don't know if I'm that good at painting like the eyes on the horse. They'd probably have that creepy look to it, like something wrong with your horse. Yeah, that one's sick in the front.
Somebody got a gun, shoot it.
Give me eye.
I'm just pulling them along. But the decals in it are like just vinyl stickers, which I was shocked at that. I was kind of surprised. So I'd like to get actual decals made for it. Because like the barrels like the stack of boxes on the back, it's like one sheet that goes across all of them. So I thought it was kind of weird. The decal sheet, I mean, it's a big sheet. It just goes across, but they just peel off vinyl stickers, which I thought was kind of unusual.
Huh.
Huh.
Who makes
Weird.
that?
AMT.
AMT.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's cool. It comes with all the leather, braiding and all that, the bridle for the horses, and it's pretty neat, but I think it'd be.
You could build as a Dale Jr. car, and you can then put the horses onto the stock car and say, "Look, Chevrolet upgraded their horsepower."
T2 will appreciate that comment.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I seen a model kit a while back. It had I don't know what kit it was. I seen it at a show, and it had the buggy with like 2 or 3 horses on the front, and I thought that'd be cool to get that and put like some Craigers on the buggy.
That would
just
be
do it
cool.
all up.
Critters.
Have the horse have some like leather coats on or something, that'd be kind of cool. Some sunglasses, cigarette hanging out of the corner of their mouth.
Thing is, they always say Fred Henry's the king of Pro Street. We got to get him the Pro Street out on Amish buggy.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool. That's what I thought about doing with that horse thing. I thought, man, that'd be neat,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
that'd be great. Something different,
That's the thing that's cool with models is you see some really creative stuff that people come up with.
Well, they're personal works of art, basically.
yeah.
To a point.
Oh yeah.
Look, I'm an influencer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually my running joke in the house. I tell my wife, "Excuse me, I am a micro influencer."
So you better listen what I got to say.
Yeah.
Make fun of the TikTok influencers.
Yeah.
Come with me. Oh my god, you guys! I'm so upset.
That's all right, Ed. It's okay, dude.
That's funny. Oh.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know it's something I'd like to do, but I'd need the different decals for it. I've tried decal making quite a few times. It's just white's obviously hard to print on an inkjet printer, but
Yeah.
you got to do the outline with it. Of course, I was buying that paper from a Hobby Lobby, and they used to sell the tester stuff and used to have that spray that you'd put on top of it, but I see they don't sell any of that anymore. I think you still get the paper, but I don't know if they got I think they called it like a bonder that you'd spray over top of it.
Yeah, there was something. I think Tim Customs did a video on something like that too, and they were using like a Krylon product or something.
Mhm.
Okay,
I've tried several.
Clear acrylic, I think.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, like a laser jet be the way to go, but I'm not looking to spend that kind of money for a laser printer. Not to print off a handful of decals.
Oops, that's the wrong button, Bruce.
Whoops.
Hi.
There we go.
Decal paper. I want to try to.
That was what I was told to get,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and that's over in the brush area where they keep the brushes and stuff over at Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It works pretty good. At least the 2 times I used it.
Right.
I still need to try to do this for my shop truck. I bought some decal paper, and I kind of came up with some decal ideas that don't involve white. And since they're going over light blue, I should be able to get away with it. But
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's trial and error things. That's the problem with the white. It bleeds through on everything. You have to almost put 2 layers down just to get to do the bleed through.
actually,
Especially on anything dark.
I had one that I bought decals off of eBay from Slot Car Fever, and it was supposed to do a Ronnie Thomas Pontiac, an old cup car, and so that was white over red. And I ended up ordering 2 sets of decals, so I did 2 layers of white to get it to cover. After I got the first one down, I was like, man, I'm going to need another set to do this.
Right.
And then
Right.
trying to get them perfectly over top of the last one. And
That sucks
Oh my
doing
gosh.
that.
Yep.
That's hard.
yeah, I was like, never again.
Well, you got to let that first set dry, because you can't, they're time consuming. So it's,
Yeah. Fortunately, I had time for it to kind of wait because I had to order another set. And so that took another 9 days to get here. So they were ready to go by the time the other set showed up.
right,
Yeah.
right. Worked in your favor pretty good then.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that wasn't so bad. But
Right.
Wow, we've been on here for 2.5 hours already.
That's why I'm just looking.
Holy
Time
smokes.
flies.
2.5 hours on YouTube.
We've been having that much fun.
Yep.
We still have
Almost out of
35
coffee.
awesome people watching.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's cool.
I think it was 50 something earlier, but I don't remember.
Yeah, we topped.
What'd you say, Joe?
Yeah, we topped 50. Sorry, I was
Oh, did we?
responding.
I thought he froze there for a minute.
So did I.
That's
He does that
normal.
occasionally.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a weekly thing.
Joe
Yeah.
has been really good tonight.
I know. I wasn't going to say anything. Everyone thinks it.
Don't you jinx me.
I'm an influencer,
Yeah, that's right.
I just
Yeah,
didn't
I got
what
three
to do.
three Wi-Fi extenders to work out here in my garage. So
Oh man.
I'm surprised it's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steel building, doesn't want to go through it.
No.
That's true.
Plus my router's in the house and it's a brick house, so it's got that to go through, and so so I gotta. It's kind of bad because my phone doesn't work out here, nothing. So we have internet phones through AT&T, so it's now I can use my phone and laptop. Everything works. It's amazing. So
Oh wow.
I'm part of the 20th century now, so I got internet in my garage. Yeah, I can cut the string, for the can. So it's like,
Yes. I'm out of tin foil, so I can't build a new hat.
right. Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna have to make one here pretty soon, but we're good to go now. Yeah. We just had a fiber put out front, and we were running the old school DSL through the phone line. It's only 10 meg download,
Oh
and
wow.
it was crazy. And couldn't do anything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It's not
you're
so
right.
bad out here in Hooterville then.
Right. Yeah, you're right, Bob. The night's just getting started for me. It's only 10:30,
Oh,
so I'll probably be out here till probably 12 or 1.
oh, man.
Yeah, work in the morning at 7. So it's
Yeah.
my daily routine.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm just used to. Well, if I go to bed too early, I get up middle of the night and I can't sleep. So I have a hard time sleeping anyways.
Oh,
So
wow.
I just stay up until I just exhaust myself completely and I sleep better.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a
I
good thing
do.
or a bad thing, but
No.
yeah. So I can get up bright and early and get that blizzard.
Yes. Can run on a sugar high for the first part of the day.
Uh-huh.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah.
Company tech in the morning.
Yeah, my ice cream place is open for another 36 minutes. So
Oh,
Yeah.
as long as it's not a 40-minute ride, you're good.
5 minutes.
Oh, you might have to call. Yeah, you don't even have to call ahead.
No. No, we should be in Kevin.
Yeah,
Go for
that's
the
good,
records.
Kevin.
I wish I was retired, man. I got a ways to go yet.
Yeah, me too.
Rub it in, Kevin. Rub it in.
Yeah,
I didn't say it.
I got to keep working so Bruce can keep relaxing. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, everybody. Thank you, by the way.
hey, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
19 years and 3 days to go here.
19 years.
19 years and 3 days.
Wow. I remember that.
Probably never.
I'm gonna have to call out on the day of my funeral. Like, guys, I'm not gonna be back this afternoon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Can HR offboard with me in 30 minutes?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then you're gonna show up to the meeting naked.
Why not? It's my last day. Why not?
right.
Go ahead, fire me.
Yeah.
My boss at Walmart said when only way you can call in on a holiday is if you're dead. I said, I suppose you want them to bring the casket by, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't send flowers. Send me something I could use, like a can of Raid and a sump pump.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, Bob. See you later, buddy.
Yeah.
See you later.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah. By cutting them.
Well, let's shut this thing down. I gotta get up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time for another cup of coffee. I'm about out. So.
Whew.
Well, Craig, we definitely appreciate you coming on. You're always welcome to come back on again if you want.
All right.
think,
Absolutely. I had a good time.
We always enjoy getting other content creators and stuff, especially
Absolutely.
for me too, is the one-to-one guys that have both, you know,
Right.
Because then you see how the builder is inspired by the real cars, you know.
Right. Right.
So,
Yeah, that's how I did that black T-Bird, because that's, I mean, you know, I got the rear one outside, so it's easy to follow along, and you know, just I think it's great. Like I say, I think it's one of the best hobbies out there. It's just,
it is.
I think it is. So
For sure.
thanks for COVID. You know, it just made it just spike. You know, but I think that
I
made
agree.
it really take off.
Yeah.
I think the COVID is what pushed everybody to go to YouTube, or it probably started with Zoom, and then somebody said, "Hey, let's put it on YouTube." And
You know, I actually started getting into more of the model build because of Matthew from Model Car Videos.
Okay.
I watched him. My wife and I, we actually were sick with COVID early on, or it's kind of at the end of COVID, because I worked through the years of COVID. You know, the first year.
Same here.
You know, a lot of guys, they took the time off. You know, they only left 2 of us there at the dealership, and which worked out great for us because they applied for COVID money or whatever. So it was like getting 2 paychecks every week. It was like great, you know, and it's nice because you go anywhere to eat at lunch and there's nobody around, no lines. I actually kind of liked it, to be honest with you. I thought, man, you can stay like this.
Traffic.
Yeah, there's no traffic.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, when it first started out, we had to have a paper in our window saying we were essential, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here.
Yeah. I drove a garbage truck during COVID, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I started watching Matthew's videos, and that's how I got into MCW paint, and so I credit him a lot for some of that stuff.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was seeing you guys doing the USAC build, which was the Roadrunner that year.
Yep.
So like
that was my first USAC. Yep.
Yeah. Your channel, Jason Hanscom's channel, of course, Mark Batson, Matthew's channel, and then Tim Klinkwitz's channel. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? These guys are all building the same kit, you know?
Is it that cool of a model?
Yeah. So no,
yeah, and then you couldn't find any of those anywhere.
I know.
Those ran out quick. Yep. But yeah,
that was cool.
Yep. Yeah, YouTube's a good platform for this, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
It's been amazing.
Yep. It has.
Well, I'm gonna start. Appreciate everybody in the chat. You guys really keep this thing moving. I really thankful for every one of you. Everybody's really respectful, like we've talked about all night. This is a great community. So I want to thank Paul for popping in. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Bruce, for all you do, and of course, thank you, Craig, for coming on. We really
appreciate having me on. Appreciate it. Yeah. We'll do this again some other time. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Go for it, Joe.
I'll have to bring more coffee next time.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll have to have 2 cups.
There you go. Yeah, no, this has been awesome. I definitely love to have you back on again. And chat was rolling as usual. You guys are the heart and soul of this, making it the fastest 2.5 hours on YouTube. I mean, this community is, the friendships and the relationships have just been amazing. It's been so great. I mean, otherwise, like a guy like me in central Montana, I wouldn't have anybody to connect with any other way. I'd be on my own here. You know, so this has been amazing, and I love it. And you guys have been incredible as always. So everybody have a very safe and wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Remember,
yes, absolutely.
Remember why we celebrate. Rest in peace, Kyle Busch and Mike. And love you guys. God bless you. We'll catch you on the next one.
See you.
Bruce, take us
And
home.
I'm just going to echo what everybody else just said. Love all of you in the chat. You're there every week for us. We appreciate that so much. I mean, the chat just rolls by. And we have a good time with all of our guests. And I want to thank Craig again for being on tonight. And the 3 hours we spent the other night just chit-chatting. And my awesome host. And I want to thank Paul for popping in. Yeah, I know, right? So it's just a privilege and an honor to do this show and provide something for everybody to watch, everybody to socialize with. And I would not, like everybody else, I would not have met all of you people if it wasn't for YouTube. Seriously. So
right.
Yes. You know, have a safe Memorial weekend, and yes, prayers to Kyle Busch and Mike. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Miss you all, both of you also. Craig, you want to say something?
Everybody have a great Memorial weekend. Thank you for all our fallen soldiers and our current soldiers out there, keeping us the best nation out there. So appreciate all you guys out there, all my supporters on my channel. Thank you guys for that. And like I say, I love chatting with all you guys at the shows. That is my highlight to going to model shows is interacting with you guys. I think that's awesome. And like I say, if I'm videoing, you can always come up and talk to me because I edited everything anyway. So I get people all the time like, are you still recording this? Like, don't worry, I'll edit you out. So yeah, so I appreciate everybody, and that's awesome. We had a lot of people tuning in tonight, and I have to admit this is probably one of my more favorite podcasts I've been watching recently, because you guys are awesome. So
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we love this whole theme, and we've tried to do this, active chat and try to.
I think it's a good format. I like it. So
it's been a lot of fun.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Guys, you got a good thing rolling here, that's for sure.
We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yep, absolutely.
With that being said, we're going to say good night, everybody. Love y'all.
See you.
If you guys want to stick around on the back screen, back end, I'll hang on. All right. Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Night. Have a good one.
Okay. Press the other button, Bruce. Hello.
Awkward pause.
For some reason, the outro is saying we're not going to play tonight. So there's no outro today. We're just going to say bye-bye.
Bye. And black screen.
Black